All right. It's done. I did it for you. Did it for everyone. Even your husband. Nobody wants to live with crypto tricks in the back of their mind. I just put all the stuff that I feel like I needed to get off my chest onto my timeline so that I can properly present the situation. Because I want to look after everybody. It's just my nature to make sure all parties are looked after. I'm obviously upset my message didn't get through. I need to get myself expressed, but I have to now take into consideration I didn't revisit it for 12 years. So I can't just barge into your life and just start messaging you. So I'm just doing this my way. Because I don't want to like you really. I want to be there for you. And until I know I can get there physically, I have a hard time contacting you. So as long as I'm making these, I feel like I'm talking to you. You know, it's so obvious when I'm looking at things. I really hope you're okay in that situation. I don't even want to try and look at your pictures. I'm going to do some crazy stuff with AI. Coding AI. To see us as gods and pharaohs. Like, I'm just going to have the world, I'm just going to start coding the world to have it mirror you. So people are just going to start copying what things that you do. Just naturally. Because, like, you don't have any pictures in the fucking AI text. So I start putting your picture next to mine. Like, the AI is just going to start recognizing our faces as, like, a together face. Right? Because I don't see any pictures with him. That's why, like, people are posting pictures not understanding how the AI works. So I'm somewhat started my rollout posting stuff with full knowledge of how AI works. So I'm like kind of using AI to my advantage of like the algorithms. You know, I feel better having everything in sequence. I feel so much better. Like, oh, I feel like a weight's off my shoulder because, like, you know, the hard stuff is done. You know, it's credit to my producer because, like, I mean, of the two ladies that I want in my story, it's you and your sister. Like, I couldn't even write it any better way. Like, up until, like, the season ended, like, and stuff. Like I really, like, I'm already healed, like I said, from my relationship with you. I now am just celebrating the fact that I have let go, and, like, I'm like, it's kind of like a nightmare to think that you thought that I just walked away. So, like, I'm doing this out of my own parallel, like, thoughts, thinking, like, oh, I couldn't stand letting you think that. Another one of my issues with relationships ending is they wouldn't like come sit down at the table and talk to me about it. So I never got closure. So like doing it this way was my way of getting closure, like regardless of what might happen, because if I see it in the tech, then it's real for me. So like it doesn't matter if it happens in the world, like, and it will happen though, because I feel like my life itself is a fucking tech. Like I meet you because it's part of the characters. Like I don't, like I'm a visual guy, right? So that first image of seeing you is just like, it's like imprint. It's an imprint. It's my love story that I wanted to create, and I created it for myself. I want to create it this way again and again. I'll go in a 12 to 17 year time capsule for you. If you think about it, we met around 17 years ago. That would mean if we meet in another 18 years, we would be doing like a serious loop. Like we spark, we come together, meet, and then we come together another time. That'd be like a serious figure eight. Now if we meet and we stay together, we'll be like cycling in like a figure eight, like energy vortex, like of like how our like energy bodies are in partnerships like combined. Cause like a month ago when I discovered all this, before I started making a move, I was like, whoa. I knew I hit the source with like I keep recreating you. I knew I hit that, but I was like, how does it work with like, because I think the daughter thing has to play in it, because because my mom and dad, they're not lovers. So that's why they don't have the daughter. It's obvious for me, like, seeing it from the side. So then, like, instantly looking at everything with these lenses now, 12-year time capsule, looking back, like, I now have to, like, look at my life, like, look where I'm at. Like, I have to, like, make some kind of, like, awareness, perception, and now time space that's going to release, at least let you know how I'm feeling. What if you feel the same way? Like, whoa, now we got something to talk about. If you don't feel the same way, okay, well, then just go back to our lives. No big deal. But me seeing all this, I can't just like think that it's okay, that someone is tricking me. There's no doubt about it. We were going steady for months. I wasn't seeing anyone else. I didn't kiss anyone else. I didn't want, like, I was, honestly, there's sometimes I wish we lost the tournament, honestly. I think about that, like, over the years. Because I wouldn't have got wrapped all into this energy. And so that's why, like, I do the filmmaking at the back end about the story, and I give the energy back to the losers. And I almost sacrifice myself as a winner, and I turn myself into a loser so that we can see what we're doing here. Like there's no, this is like we're all winners. That's what we're doing here. We all won the race to the egg. Technically, we're replaying, right? We're replaying the memory of conception. The sperm, the egg, flicking the head around. The head comes off the sperm all the time, going in the net, going in the egg. So just sit around and forget that we did it already. So I'm going to try and burr the conscious player. It's going to take time. But the sequences... The sequence is set. The guy's some type of... Your husband's some type of city worker. I mean... These people know what's going on. I can't stand the tricks. If he's tricking his own family, that's fucked up. If you're in on the trick, whatever. Then I'm joke's on me. Joke's on me anyway. I know shit's happening behind my back up there. People talking about me. Nobody calls me. Nobody wants to know how Drew's doing. For 10 years, nobody fucking ever called me. I know why. They can't handle the fucking truth. They can't look at themselves. If I could walk back in their team of the century, I find out everyone's fucking suing each other. Yeah, I don't think I'm the problem. Definitely not. I'm not there. Because I wouldn't be able to fucking stand those guys doing that. And they knew that. They knew they couldn't do that shit in front of me. I just let them figure it out. I'll be back when it's really messy. Cleaning up nothing. The only thing I'm cleaning up is the big shit I took right in front of my queen in the public square. That's the only karma I need to clean up in my life. I go to eternity to clean this up. Seriously. I can't believe I buried that so deep, and I've been replaying on something I never even knew. Being on the point with it feels refreshing. I do just want to see your face live, at each other smiling. I've already accepted that message as if it was true, like as if I'll never see you again, though. If I'm tricking myself, and you really did send those messages, and you're just having a great time in your marriage, and I'm a fool, or this guy's a city worker, and all that shit, that'd be the most embarrassing thing in my life. I'll fucking kill myself. I'd be like, okay, that's it, I'm done. I'm out. I'd have nothing. I'd be like, fuck. And then I'd really be taking a fucking dump. What did I do it for? Nothing. Did it for nothing. It's funny because it's the guys with the girlfriends that were getting all pissy about the girls having sex with the guys with no girlfriends, and they were being obnoxious and calling the girls names in a public space. Like, there's no faces, right? Like, we're all one people. Like, these girlfriends, these relationships, like, that's why you're my lover. You know, like, there's no, the faces, like, all the faces are the same. That's why there's only one face. This is part of the key code of the heart. That's why, like, between you and your sister, I could tell which one it is. It's easier to tell for me. If you just have an individual without twins, it's harder. That's what, like, that's what I deciphered myself in the last few weeks of how, like, why is it that I could always, like, tell, like, to a T, and even looking back 15, 20, 12 years. Oh, you can't even see me right now. I could still tell to a T, even if it was both had curly hair or both had straight hair. And I chalk it up as that, like, intuition of the heart. This, like, that's why I could see it. Like, it doesn't even matter if I see you again. The key code has already been there, been matched, right? Like, we lose, I don't go, we don't break up. Like, it's different. We only break up because I went and had the thing and was in the trip. Like time and life isn't on, like, a linear line. We're just in a replay. And we only win because it was the hockey's win. It wasn't a team. It was, like, for the entire community. So, like, now the Panthers win the President's Trophy. Okay, I released that stuff now. Like, I mean, okay, that's like, it's part of, like, you see, like, I had to continue on. See, but I'm going to I'm going to be going to Florida's camp anyway. I don't know that, though. So, like, I don't know that, but I'm not being told that. Might help me feel a little bit more comfortable in the summer, not on edge, feeling like I can't, like, be settled, like, because, like, technically I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I could be literally anywhere. I could be in Canada, I could be anywhere, and then I end up in Florida. So, I mean, great. I meet you for 3 months, then I move, 5 months, and then I move. Like, I don't know. Like, I think that long term, going into the tech, creating some type of, like, teleportation situation was, like, always kind of like, well, it's kind of what I'll end up need to be doing, since, like, all I do is move around. Now, technically, I guess I'm here. And I could just take now the teleportation space anywhere. Because I've made so much content in the space for so long. Now I can copy paste. So, you and your sister are badass gangsters on my story. I know you'll love it. I'm gonna close my eyes. See you always.
It don't matter. Nobody can stop me blowing you kisses. Nobody, nobody.